Well, good afternoon, viewers, girls and boys, boys and girls. And today is Sunday, and it is Fireside Cat time. I'm just going to put a couple of things away here. I had to fill up my lanterns up there. And I've got to do a little wick adjustment on the one on the right. It ran out of fuel last week, and then of course burnt the wick. So the wick is just little bits of carbon, so you have to get that stuff off and then trim the wick so that it is the same shape as the burner. But for some reason I couldn't get my scissors in there to do that right. So I've kind of got two corners here. I got one kind of coming up this way and one coming up this way. That's not supposed to be the way it is. It's supposed to be more like the other one. And the other one is not quite right either, but it's better. So there we are. Well, what a couple of days we're having. Just snow and snow and snow and more snow. Jeepers. Oh. So I'm going to have a little refreshment today while we're having the fireside chat. Anyway, yeah, we got... Oh, they didn't know this was coming, I don't think. It started Friday night, all day yesterday, and all day so far today, and it's supposed to go until tomorrow. I haven't looked at the forecast, so I'm not sure, but I'm thinking around noontime tomorrow it might start to taper off. But, man, oh man, some of the reports of people getting snow, they keep reckoning 100 centimeters. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. So anyway, I've been kind of busy with removing snow somewhat. I'm not only doing what I have to, just to be able to get emergency vehicles in case something happened. Well, wife and I are at that age, anything could happen at any time. So, or to get an ambulance in, we kind of needed it open. But we certainly don't expect anything to happen, that's for sure. And the other thing would be for a fire. If we had a fire, well, it'd be nice to get the fire truck in. So anyway, I cleaned it out yesterday with case 446 and got covered in snow. And today I was kind of given the go-ahead to use the cab tractor. So I did. And that was a lot better. Now, the cab tractor is by no means airtight. There's air gaps around the doors, and there's holes in the cab, and it's not sealed up around the bottom of it, and this, that, and the other thing, but it definitely makes a difference in the wind and the amount of snow that gets on you. So it is a good thing in my mind. Now, there are some people that don't think so, but anyway, that everybody has their thing, so there we go. And the tractor worked good today, so that's about that. And it's a nice fire, and I kind of finally got warmed up and dried off. Happens I had snow there. Yeah. Some of the drifts probably might be 3 feet deep, some drifts, but the general amount was about 18 inches or so. And then tomorrow it's going to be the same thing again. It'll be all filled up again tomorrow. So I would say there won't be any school tomorrow. Not that it makes any difference to me, but school will be closed, I would say. And I would also say that some of the businesses will be closed and other things like that. Anyway, we are into February, so winter is moving along. So in 3 to 4 weeks' time, maybe 4 to 5, we get into March. Well, then temperatures start to come up a bit, but you can get messy weather in March. It can be freezing rain, storms. Anyway, but I remember one year, 11 years ago, I think it was, there was not a whole lot of snow. March came along and got very warm. There were 2 days in March that they were 25 degrees Celsius. And the snow was gone, frost was out of the ground, and I was at that time planting potatoes and that kind of stuff, so I plowed one of my gardens on April 1st with the garden tractor and the one-sod plow. Now, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that again, although I don't grow potatoes anymore anyway, but I might throw a row or two in, but yeah, that was kind of a different kind of a year. It warmed up quick. So then 9 years ago, 2015, winter 2014-15, we had the same kind of winter as we're having now. No snow, not bad weather, all November, December, and January. The last 1 or 2 days of January, all of a sudden, big snowstorm like this came along, and then it just never stopped. It was snowstorm after snowstorm after snowstorm after snowstorm, right up until the 1st of May. And we had a pile of snow. So hopefully this year isn't like that. But anyway, I know I had made a video a while ago there, but how odd the winter was because there was no snow. Well, it's not odd anymore. Yeah, we got her now. Yeah, it looks like a normal winter now. That's the thing. Yeah, lots of snow, and it is going to continue until tomorrow sometime. What else is going on here today? Oh yes, today we have to get our studio light up. Now, it's been a while since I put this up here. I have to try and remember how I did that. I know it falls down. That's the wrong way. Right like that, I think. Better practice. That's not it either. I have to flip this one off, I think. Is that it? Well, that's not good. Can't remember how to put that up. Maybe that was it, was it? I guess I should have put this up here before I did the video. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Fall down now. There. Any sticker doesn't seem to like to be sticking. All right, so we have an envelope here, and I'm pretty sure I kind of know that there's a sticker in this envelope. Now we need the sharpest knife on YouTube, and it's not there. I wonder where that went. Might be over here. There's the sharpest knife on YouTube right there. That's where it was. Well, anyway, Dave has got the fanciest knife on YouTube. I got the sharpest one. All right, let me get this open here. See that? Sharp. Boy. All right, so now we'll keep that. We'll keep all of that. Just like that. Oh, it's got an easy open sticker. Isn't that nice? Next time I get stickers, I'm going to try and see if I can get them. Anyway, we have a sticker here from Big Son's Lawn Care. Let me get it in a little closer here so you get the glare off it. There. So Ronaldo does a lot of videos on repairing things. There was one here not too long ago. What was that on now? It was like a leaf blower, I think. He was having carb troubles with that. And then there was a lawnmower there, a couple of, I forget how long ago that was. He was working on a lawnmower, trying to get it going. So he has his own grass cutting business, and I think he does lawn cleanup and things like that too. And he also was doing, he keeps all his machinery in a storage locker, so he goes there, I think, once a month and starts everything up and makes sure everything is running and working, and he takes them out and drives them around a little bit and things like that. And he had a little trouble there a month or so ago where a storm came through and a tree blew down a limb in his backyard and kind of bent up a couple of his tables that he keeps things on there for doing some small engine work. And he cut up all that branch and took it out to the sidewalk for the city to come along. And I was thinking to myself, holy cats, there's some nice firewood in that. But he's a little bit too far away for me to go and get firewood from him. So. Anyway, you should look up Ronaldo, and his channel is Big Son's Lawn Care. He's a funny kind of a fella, so I kind of like watching his videos. He's quite entertaining. And the thing that he does is, if you send him a sticker, you go to his channel and get his information and get his sticker and send it to him. So Ronaldo is about the best artist that you could find on YouTube. He'll take the sticker that you send him and he'll draw it on a whiteboard. And he does that with all the stickers, I think, that he gets. So when I sent him mine, he drew mine out. He did a great job. It looks pretty good. Anyway, that's what he does. He'll draw out your sticker on the whiteboard. So that's kind of a neat idea. I like that. So anyway, we'll get this put up here. Yeah. And I know exactly where I'm going to put that. Now that I just take a quick look here. Yes, sirree, I know exactly. So just pardon me for a minute now while I get myself situated. Now this one we gotta get on nice and straight because it's square. So he's gonna go right below me. That's where he's going. Now, did I get that straight? Nah, not quite. I don't know if I can get it off now though. Might be able to. I don't know if I'll make it any better or not. Now it's gone the other way. Now look at that. Yeah. Oh dear. Now, let's see if I can do this maybe. See if I can get there. Let's try that. That looks pretty good, I guess. That's where we're going to leave her. All right. There, Ronaldo, you're on the board here. Boy, that looks pretty good. That's a nice sticker. Lots of nice colors. Dandy. Ooh, it's kabang. Okay, bang. Nice heat today. I know with this kind of a storm and the northwest wind or northeast winds, well, it's hard to get heat at that end of the garage. It's wind comes right at that door, and that's where most of the air leakage is. It's at that door and the man door. So the wind kind of comes in there. So that's that. When I was doing propane work and installing heaters and things like that, and it always never worked out the way it should, I suppose. Or anyway, your heat sources, like if your prevailing winds is north or northwest, northeast, your heat source for me really should be up in that corner where the door is, because it's easier to move heat this way because the breeze is moving it that way. But if you have the heat on the opposite side, it's hard to move heat towards the wind. So there's a little thing about where to place your heater if you ever put something like that in, even if it's a propane heater or oil stove or wood stove or pellet stove, or doesn't matter. I would say it even for one of those heat pump things. You got to know where your prevailing winter wind is, and if it's coming from the north or northwest or northeast, which is normal around here, that's the way it comes. But I would be better off having the stove up there. It would be easier to heat the place. But anyway, that's all right. I get warmed up. So that's that. And I still didn't get at my mowing deck. And here it is February. So hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be able to get back at some of those things. By the time this storm is over, I'm going to be cleaning snow around here until probably Thursday. Yep. And I ain't as young as I used to be. It just takes time. There now. That was good. So, if you get any questions for me or any comments, put them in the comments section. I'll certainly try my best to answer them. I will answer, but how my answer is right or not, I don't know, but I'll try and answer. But I pretty well always reply. If somebody gives a comment, I pretty well reply to them. And that's the fun part. That's part of the reason why I do this YouTube, is the comments and the chit chat back and forth. Anyway, there may come a day that there's too many, and then it'd just be impossible to do that. But anyhow, I don't know what's for supper tonight, but I'm kind of feeling like a chicken. That's what I'm feeling like. We had beans and wieners and ham and bologna last night, and eggs. That's the supper last night. We've been eating pretty good here the last few weeks. And there's quite a few of those one-pot meals. You know, you make up something like we had a corned beef there one time, and that lasted 2 or 3 days. And we made that Newfoundland dish that Mr. Gary and Miss Betty had on their video there one time. It's called schooner beans. And wife looked it up on the internet and come up with a couple of different ones. So she picked one that she wanted to make, and it was called Newfoundland beans, I believe. Sorry, Newfoundland. And boy, it was good. Holy cats, that we made a great big pot of that. That pretty well lasted a week. That suppers and lunches, and it was good. And a relative that's lived in Austria during the war, he's passed away now, but I remember him telling me that it was law in Germany in World War II that you had to have 1 day a week a one pot meal to save energy. That was the law. Boy, I sure do like one pot meals. Boy, they're some good. We had a beef stew here this last week too. And I think we had a chicken stew there too. Yes, sir. Good like that. All right, so I'm going to start the ramble now, so I better put the end to this fireside chat. We'll do a little look at. Yeah. Ooh, Agnes is strong. What do we have here? 27 minutes. Look at that. We're just at the right time here. So there's all the nice channels, and look at Ronaldo's down there. Big Son's Lawn Care. Boy, that's a nice looking sticker. Great colors. I like that. Then we have Grampy's Workshop, and I know Grampy's got a lot of snow, just like I do. He's going to have his work cut out for him, but he's got a nice little Massey Ferguson subcompact tractor with a cab, and he'll have no trouble moving the snow. And then we have Luke. Orange is my new green. He had a video there this week on some snow that happened in his area. Murphy Mowers, a great video there the other day. I think maybe it was yesterday. Somebody was looking for something for their grandchildren, I think it was, to drive around on. So Lee came up with a lawnmower without a deck and set that up for them. They were having a great time on that. Yeah. Yes, man. Oh, garden tractor boy. Every Sunday, Joseph, I tell you that I haven't watched your video from Saturday. I'll have to get at that now. I got to watch that video. And there's Boulder Bob. He had a sticker placement here this week. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that, because now I can't remember who it was. Oh, well, that's not good, is it? And in the backyard with Dell, and another garden tractor boy. Len's keeping busy. Len has got quite the creations on how he stacks wood. And he also has another channel, Len's Garden Tractors and Redneck Bills. And he certainly has quite a creative mind for making things. Well worth going to have a look at that channel and have a look at his trailer that he uses to get wood with. That's a neat setup. There, I went over the 30 minutes and the thing stopped on me. All right, here we go. We got Brock down here with Lewis Mowers and Boats. He had trouble with his own personal ATV. See, I think what I saw the last video that it there's a fan that cools the cylinder, and I believe the fan stopped. So there's this little heat sensor switch that went bad. The fan stopped cooling, and she ruined the cylinder and ruined the piston. They were thinking that it was an oil problem, and I'm not sure that might be it also, but I think it was more the air wasn't getting around the cylinder to cool it. And there's maintenance with Mike. And there's Dave. Dave had his video out this morning with blowing snow. He had a bunch of snow there. If you watch Dave, on his snow blowing videos, he's always covered in snow. That's what he likes, I guess. And Kenny, well, poor Kenny, he's a snowplow driver in Cape Breton, and holy cats, I guess he's been busy. A lot of snow in Cape Breton. And I think Mr. Gary and Miss Betty also got a bunch of snow too. And retired for life. Brian, he had a nice video on the wood stove challenge, although it was a pellet stove, but he went through that pretty good and made a lot of good points and comments. Then we have Rick's Outdoors. If you want to see big wood, go see Rick and Donita at Rick's Outdoors. I'd have to say they split the biggest wood on YouTube. Some of them rounds that they get up there on the Wolf Ridge splitter are probably 36 inches in diameter. So Rick and Donita don't have any snow. And they're down there in, I think it's probably 65, 70 degree weather, and they want snow. So I've been trying to figure out how I could trade locations with them. They could come here and I could go there. Anyway, Donita thought that the cab tractor with the heated seat would be just ideal for her if she came along, if they came up for a visit and wanted to move some snow. So anyway, great couple there. They seem to have a lot of fun doing the woodwork. And like I say, it's big wood, not the little stuff like I do. All right, we'll skip over that fella. And then we have Rick. Rick's out at Twin Brook Acres. Rick had a video on his lighting on this Massey Ferguson tractor here lately. Sure brightens up the ground, that's for sure. Everyday projects. Craig, always busy at something, Craig. So always a different type of a video. It doesn't seem to matter what he's doing, he's fixing something. And then we have Artie, Gravely Man Small Engines Repair. He's got a couple of nice Gravely walk-behind tractors, I call them, but he has the sulky for them so he can drive them around. And he had a snow plowing video there this week. And then we have Big Son's Lawn Care. Yeah, go visit Ronaldo. He's a funny fella. And like I say, he's got his own business there, cutting grass, and I know he just can't wait to get cutting grass. I know that. Anyway, and then we have this fella. He's doesn't know what he's doing half the time. So, all right, that's going to be the end of the Sunday Fireside Chat. Nice hot fire today. Burnt a lot of wood the last 2 days, I know that. All right, we'll take a quick walk up here. See if we can see outside any. See what it looks like. That's still nasty. Don't know if I can get a focus there for you because of the drops on the window. Yeah, I'd say we're going to be all filled in again in the morning. So more snow removal. So it'll either be eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll see which one we take tomorrow. All right, have a good day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. I'm kind of busy on the videos. That's 3 today, I think. And anyway, hopefully it entertains you. Thanks for watching now. Bye.